The way this is done is quite simple. I have a conventional distributor in front of me, and this on the side of it right here is the vacuum advanced module. I'm going to ask you to look at the point where the points are loaded right here on. This is referred to as the breaker plate because the breaker points sit there. And I also have a vacuum source. You can use any vacuum source you want. I'm working right now with part number 386-215, which is a little handheld vac pump. Now watch the gauge on the pump and watch the breaker plate where the points live in this distributor. As I apply more and more vacuum, you can see the points being advanced. Watch as I release the vacuum, they're going to go back to their own spot. Again, we apply vacuum and you can see the timing being advanced. Okay? So that's how this system works. It's very simple. As the car is driving along, you have more or less vacuum. The advanced plate right here moves forward and back, and that advances when the points are going to open and close, and hence changes the time when she actually fires. I have another distributor here. This is another one from a classic old car, and I'm going to run the exact same example here for you, but I'm going to make a minor change for you. Okay? Again, watch where the distributor plate right here, the vacuum plate is, or where the advanced plate is, and watch again what happens to my gauge. As I pump, you see two things that are not happening. First of all, the plate on the distributor is not moving, and secondly, even though I'm pumping on the advance, I'm getting no vacuum to accumulate. Why? As a mechanical advance. Now, before we show you exactly what goes on in there, I'd like you to notice something. At the bottom of this distributor is a drive, and you can see how it's connected to the rotor. They both turn at the same time. I'm going to hold the drive and the body of the distributor so the drive can't move. And when I do that, watch what happens. I can still move the distributor a little bit, or at least this part of it. What's going on here is this is being allowed to advance a few degrees, actually about 14 degrees, okay? And that, when it happens, allows the points to open or close a little earlier. Now what's going on? How does this happen? And why does it feel like I'm up against the spring when I do it? I'm going to disconnect this lead here, and I'm going to take off the rotor, and I'm going to take off the entire breaker plate assembly so you can see what's inside. Down below, inside this distributor, you're going to see there's a spring right there and there's a spring right there. Those are the springs that I'm working against.